This is Peter Lau. Today is Saturday, December 14th. I am at 4016 Witzel Drive, Sherman, California. I'll be answering through the front side cleanout. So this cleanout is located next to this gate at the front. That's the front door over there. So this cleanout is located on the front left-hand side of the property. In a brief moment, we will be transitioning to the end of the sewer line, as that provides the clearest video. We're about 79 feet into the main sewer line, where it ties in with the city sewer. We're noted at a depth of 6 feet. The sewer line runs towards the rear side of the house, towards the left-hand side. Currently what you're seeing on the screen, that's the city sewer connection. In other words, this is the portion of the line that the city will typically take responsibility for, and the camera, we're actually at a downward angle because this is on a hillside setting towards the rear. So as I pull back, this is considered the saddle, which is typically, in most cities, the homeowner is responsible for the saddle and any portion prior to that line. So what I showed you at about 79 feet, that's what the city will take responsibility for. And from this point on, we're going to be noted in homeowner's responsibility for the sewer line. So right away, we're in clay piping, but this portion of the clay piping has been lined, and a pipe liner is basically put in place to prevent roots from growing into the line. There is a tree in the back, so most likely they put in this liner because they've had issues with root intrusion in the past. So what I'm looking out for in this type of material, typically looking out for any kind of offsets, cracks, root intrusion within the line. And the easiest way to tell that this is a pipe liner material is that there is lettering on the inside. There's numbers. What you saw at about 79 feet is what clay looks like, and this material is slightly different. So a liner takes the existing form of the original pipe, so the liner looks to be in pretty good condition. And then we detransition materials at about 64 feet. So we went from this pipe liner material / clay to ABS, and then right back to clay. So ABS is a good indication that there's been some work done to the line as well as the pipe liner. So I talked a little bit about offsets. So offsets are very common to see within the clay piping. The joint of the clay becomes off-centered over time, typically due to earthquakes, heavy construction, and things of that nature. So these offsets aren't causing any issues at the present time of inspection. Typically roots will grow in where the offsets are because that allows for moisture to seep out of the pipe. And we will transition materials once again in a moment here. But thus far the line looks to be free of any material defects and debris buildup. And over here on the right hand side, that's little roots growing into the joint of the line. Not going to cause you any issues right now, but if you give it like 6 months to a few years, that may cause a blockage in the future. But as of right now, not going to be causing you any issues. And just some toilet paper, some debris, some sediment in the line. That's very standard. Once again, transitioning materials. So this is towards the left-hand side bedroom. You have cast iron underneath there. Scaling is observed within the cast iron portion of the line. Scaling is a buildup of minerals. That makes it hard for me to detect if there are any cracks or leaks on the exterior side. And then once again transitioning to ABS. So typically what I'm looking out for in the ABS portion of the line is stagnant water, as this portion of the line is flexible in nature. And water was ran prior and during the inspection. It's been about 10 minutes since any water has been ran. So it's good to see that there's no stagnant water at any point in the line. With about 10 feet remaining. And this concludes the inspection of the main sewer line. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to call, text, or email me. Thank you.